Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Purple War, a new RTS coming out very soon. This is the alpha version of the game, and in the north corner of the map, in blue, we have got Japanox playing as the humans. On the west side of the map, playing in red, is Niai playing as the orcs. Should be an interesting one. We're learning about the civilizations, the factions together. Today, we've got barracks coming up for Japanox here, playing in blue. He likes to get those barracks and those melee units out nice and early. Now the human faction, they have the swordsman and also the crossbowman, which has a ranged attack. For the orcs, we could see some warriors coming out of these boot camps, and that's exactly what we see. These are very tanky units and very strong. We'll take a look at some of the stats when these guys pop out. And a triple barracks opening, it seems, here for Japanox. He's got a build sorted out already, as you can see. We're going to need to start working on some build orders, guys. If you know me from other games like Age of Empires 2, Age of Empires 4, you know I like to do a lot of build order work, and I think we're going to have some good fun here with Japanox and his builds. As you can see, two workers fighting off the Goblin there. Goblin looking to get some scouting info. The game looks quite fluid at the moment. Obviously, there's a little bit of stuttering there. Of course, there's a PvP online in terms of custom games. And so these guys are playing in Asia. I believe they're South Korean, and so of course we're a long way away. So sometimes there is that little bit of stuttering. Not too bad though, has to be said. We've seen worse in other games, that's for sure. Town Hall there, producing those workers. We can see legends available in 150 seconds, that's the elf. And I believe that will be for the orc faction. Hope you guys enjoyed the casting games of the new game Purple War. I've certainly been enjoying it myself, and we should hopefully be able to see more from this game relatively soon. This is an alpha build, so it looks very fast-paced, and it's very interesting so far. I'm excited to see how this game develops and how things go forward with this game. We can see there are two main resources, grapestone and also gold. The music's actually fantastic as well. You can see looking on the north part of the orc space playing red here for Niai. He's actually going for some expansion here. Totem there, looking to protect this area first with the warriors and the goblins. Going to solidify the position with these totem poles first. Totem is relatively strong. It's got damage of 10 and range of 14. Now the stats seem a bit weird because they seem to be a lot weaker than the cannon towers that are available for the humans. I'm not sure if we will see some cannon towers for Japanox here. We shall see, and I'll compare those stats with you. I'm not sure if it's a tooltip error or what, but there just seems to be a massive discrepancy. Now as you can see, these workers are starting to go to gold there for the humans for Japanox. Going for that fortress there, which is effectively the town centre, the core base, if you will, for the orcs. Alright, now I haven't played this game so much myself, done the campaign missions, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys play it out. Army laboratory going forward, that would be good for the upgrades for the army. And the swordsmen are going forward with a little bit of a skirmish there for Japanox to see what information you can gather. Ooh. Yeah, workers, where did that worker go? That's what I want to know. What has that worker been up to? Up to no good, it seems. Okay, the swordsmen are coming through now. We're going to take this left-sided base here, looking to do some damage against the warriors, but takes better of it. Takes a lot of damage from the totems. 3 totems and the 3 warriors, they're very strong. As you can see, let's take a look at the stats actually. We promised it earlier. Warrior here, 32 damage and 2 range. We'll take a look at one of the swordsmen. 16 damage and 2 range, so half damage. Now I don't know the cost of the units, that's obviously really important to know. The actual cost of these guys, we can't see it in the UI here, I'm afraid. Hopefully that'll be something that's developed through the game as it goes on, but we'll need to have a look at the stats later on in terms of costs to compare. We see a forge here, that looks like to be kind of the equivalent of the barracks most likely. We see the Aratula den, so this is a unit that can be produced called the Aratula. It's a ranged unit for the orcs, we shall see that in play. Let's look at the stats for that. It's an interesting unit. It's a ranged version of the, well, it's just a ranged unit for the orcs. Of course, the humans get the crossbow. Will we see some crossbows here? Shortly, we shall see. Going for a second expansion here with the Town Hall.
Yes, I will get right on it.
Alright, let me know, guys, in the comment section below what you think of the game so far, what your thoughts are. We're seeing some great games so far, and we see an Abyss Nest. Now, we haven't seen this before. This is super interesting to see. Could this be air units, perhaps? I'm not sure. We'll have to watch and wait. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, there's some upgrades here. Upgrade the crossbowmen, making them move faster, so the movement speed useful for the micro. Fight a flight factory. This is where we're going to get some air units now. We're going to see some fantastic air units. What do we see here? Ailey Shirley. Ailey Shirley is going to be the hero unit for the humans. Goblins there on the west. The Abyss Nest. Okay, what are we producing? Nothing yet from the Abyss Nest. I think it's not built just yet, I think. It does look like it's built, just not being able to afford it just yet, perhaps. You see the second core expansion here. Really pretty nice on the north part of that primary base. Yeah, a bit of a skirmish there. A swordsman going forward for Japanox, looking to get that scouting intel. Warriors heading forward, does slay a swordsman there on his own. Oh, the swordsman getting kind of caught out of attack here. Japanox going to lose some free. Hasn't really noticed. I'm not sure how the attack notification sounds. Whatever it is, he didn't react quick enough. Oh, there's the hero unit. Very nice. Take a look at this unit here. That doesn't really give us the stats in terms of attack. It must be mostly, it looks like it's a ranged attack actually, possibly. No, it's more of a melee. We'll have to have a closer look at that a little bit later. But the workers being pulled back. Oh, the warriors are so tanky here. The warriors doing lots of damage. And Japanox going to lose so much here. Does have crossbows coming in and back though. It means he's be careful not to lose his hero unit. The warriors do go down. Workers being pulled there to work hard and battle it out as well. Certainly a good fight there for Niai. Niai will be happy about that. We see some air units coming out just yet? Yeah, we do. We see some choppers out for Japanox. We shall see that being useful. Let's take a look at the stats. So 18 damage and 6 range on the alpha build. Going for another flight factory, so Japanox really making a switch here. He's making a switch from infantry to air units, and he's going to go for the aerial approach, and we shall see if... oh, holy smokes, there's a pouch. What the heck is that? Pouch coming forward. I don't know if that's a hero unit. It might be. We're going to get that scouting info. Oh, I see the pouch. Does the transport. War Troll. Holy smokes, 175 damage, 16 range. Attacks ground units, but this is a problem. The troll can't attack air units, and that's what Japanox has. Japanox has air units, perfect counter. The troll will be able to do some damage, but not enough. And the air units will take care of those two trolls. Very, very nice play there. The trolls, something very important to notice, that sometimes the ground units can be so strong. Like the troll, the damage output is very strong, but without any anti-air units, that's going to be a problem. Pouch acts as a transport for those units across the pond. So cool to watch, but did need some anti-ground, anti-air units there to accompany it. The choppers took care of it, and there's going to be a fight here. The warriors will certainly win this. The swordsman won't be enough here for the humans, played by Japanox. The swordsman will be going down, the warriors will clean that up, but can the warriors attack the air units? That's the key question. They cannot. They can only target ground units, and so this aerial switch is going to be important. There's a pouch there. Let's see what's going to pop out of this pouch. Oh, they're trying to take out the pouch before they land. What comes out? More war trolls. The war trolls get taken out very quickly there for Niai. So that's a problem. There is another hero unit. David Stanley is on the field, but these choppers are doing great work at this point. Ooh, that's very interesting. Looks like Shirley's repairing and healing the units. Yeah, indeed. It looks like that's what the bonus is for Ailey Shirley. She can heal up the units. Choppers are going forward. A bit of fight on the secondary base here. Orcs moving the warriors through. Will be taken out by the crossbows and the cannon tower. Let's take a look at the cannon tower. How strong it is. 65 damage with 14 range. Take a look at the totems. Only 10 damage and 14 range. So a massive differential, 55 damage difference. But of course it all depends on the cost. And that's the key bit of information that unfortunately we don't have on the UI here on the Spectator. But a fascinating game so far. We've seen a lot of the units coming out here for both factions. Choppers look like it's going to be particularly strong. We need to see Niai move to an anti-air unit to have a chance here. We'll see the Aratula coming forward. Is this anti-air? It does target both air and ground, so that's going to be important. The Aratula going to be a very flexible unit. Holy smokes, look at the war troll. It's got dynamites in the back of its just carrying dynamites. And there's goblins inside as well. Holy smokes. That's a pretty cool unit, has to be said. But let's take a look, another look. 195 damage. Can only affect ground units though, so that's the key bit of information. Oh, Ailey Shirley putting I don't know what, it looks like it's a healing ability. But both players just backing off for now, not wanting to take an engagement yet. Now Nyai is looking to expand on the south side. That will definitely boost the economy, and that will look strong for the unit production. There's a lot of units here for Japanox, especially with the choppers in guarding those swordsmen. Alright, bit of calm before the storm again. I wonder how long this lasts for. This little bubble of security. Large army here for the humans, playing by Japanox. Oh, give me pouch. Is that going to go forward with some units now? Looks like the war trolls might be going inside the pouch. And company of some Aratulas. That could be super strong. Now they're just going to go forward on foot. Oh, looks like Japanox looking to get some eco damage with the choppers. Going to sweep right across the map. Going to take out some of the boot camps, it seems. The Aratulas are being produced though. The Aratulas head back for Nyai, looking to cut this off. But will the choppers be able to do some damage, significant damage, before they're cut off? Gets one of the layers down. Now backs off. Look at the Aratulas fighting this off. Heads back to the main base, main army. Things heating up here. Let's take a quick look at the south side. Yep, that fortress is being produced, looking to take out that third expansion. Third expansion going up for Japanox as well. Chopper's going to just sweep past. Oh, this is so clever. He's using the terrain to his advantage. They actually get caught out of position. They were just about to chase the choppers on the right side, and as soon as they do, the choppers sweep right across the cliff, just move right in to take out the lair and the totem, and now he backs off. Very great play by Japanox. Very nice to see. As you can see, these both players are very experienced in the RTS genre of games. I've seen them play other games before, in particular Crossfire Legion. You may have seen me showcase that game on the channel before, but you can see the micro, very nice here for Japanox. Maybe he will look into the same again. Speeding up a lot of crossbow and swordsman numbers as well. Does have Eiley Shirley as well as the other hero, David Stanley. Sends one chopper just to get some scouting information. Looks like Nyai is kind of pinned at home at this stage. Going to rush in to take out some of the totem poles. It does just that. Bonus goes down to help with that shield by Eiley Shirley. A big fight. Difficult to see what's going on because there's so much going on. Crossbows are doing some damage within the bubbles, but it looks like the orcs fight this back, especially with the huge amounts of damage that the war trolls are doing, and they're actually having the dynamism to be able to attack both ground and air units. The flexibility coming into clutch there, and now the humans have to back off. I think Japanox bit off a bit too much, then he can chew. He heads off back to his second core base because he's going to need to recuperate his army, and Aratulas are heading forward. Nyai smells blood. He wants to get aggressive here. He's going to push forward with his Aratulas and look to do some damage. Going to take out a crossbowman for free, maybe another, but backs off in time. There is a warrior in there as well. Now full Aratula seems to be the good strong play here, with David Stanley taking the brunt of the attack here. Eiley Shirley seems to be repairing and healing up those units, so Nyai won't want that to happen too much. Gonna head forward, gonna be attacking the cannon tower first, I suspect. There's another cannon tower that's just gone up, and now looks like Nyai's the one that's gonna be aggressive here. Pushing in slowly, with reinforcements coming in. As you can see, the Aratulas coming in thick and fast. This cannon tower in a nice position, looking to take out some reinforcements. The cannon tower should survive, especially with the choppers there and the crossbows on that hill. And the second core base expansion does go down, and now this is a problem, that's for sure. The workers can actually hide, it seems, within the gravestone or the resource, but they can be shot at as well. Yeah, the Aratulas do back off, and it seems like Japanox is under a lot of pressure. The third core base expansion has been scouted out, so it might be the case that the Aratulas head their way. They in fact no, it's going to go straight for the kill. Going to be looking to get rid of the machine workshop. Holy smokes, that's an incredibly strong. You should see what units that produces. We don't get to see too much. I think it's more of a static defense unit. Let's just see. No, it shouldn't be. It's a machine shop, so it should be with upgrades, which we'll see maybe in a later game what that actually does. Can't see it on the UI panel. Oh, in fact, it looks like it's this. It's the cannon wagons. Cannon wagons for the humans is what produces out of that machine shop. There's a big fight here now. Lots of Aratulas, though. It seems like the number advantage is there for Nyai. Gets pushed back a little bit, but doesn't hesitate too much to go back in. And now it looks like Japanox is under a lot of pressure. Might lose one of these cannons. The Aratulas look particularly strong. Going to look to take out the machine shop. With that, production ability will be going down for Japanox. Without the production abilities, he won't be able to produce those units he needs to defend. And things are looking sticky here for Japanox. We might see GG soon. The Aratulas is going to take one last fight, it seems. Japanox pushing forward with crossbows and swordsmen, and also the cannon wagon that's just gone down. And the Aratula's reigning supreme here, taking the units down. Eiley Shirley just there left. I think we'll see the GG soon, because Japanox doesn't have much military here, down to 2 core bases, and now it's going to be pushing his production again. More Aratulas heading in there for the reinforcements. Cannon tower does get taken down. Next is going to be the barracks, and that's going to take out the production capabilities. Japanox and the humans do go down to the orcs, and there's the GG. Japanox takes out. Niai is your victor here. The orcs win the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this casted game, and if you did, do give it a thumbs up. Take care, and hopefully see you on the next casted game for Purple War. Take care, and see you next time.